Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakah Kodash, Rakah, Rakah, Salaki, Rakah Kodash, Salaki, Salaki, Rakah Kodash, Salaki, I'm tripping. But this another basically not a part two, but just another video speaking on this here, man. This, and I'm watching the second video. The video I just made, I'm watching this second video that Mike Adams and Brian Artist, these two doctors. Brian, I don't know what kind of doctor he is. I know he a doctor, and Mike Adams, he a doctor too, but he on food science or something like that. And they going in on, as you see on the screen, the C1er, man. C19er, man. The Crown Vic Royale. And they just going in, compared, and just like it say bombshell, that's what they be saying. The truth of bombshell information. They just bringing out information on this on this big theme that's going out through the whole earth, man. And linking it up to venom, man, the snake venom. And through the spirit, we've been calling that when it first started, man, especially the Jabaroo, man, the 1-2. We've been calling it the serpent's venom, the serpent's pit. We've been calling it that the whole time, man. And come to find out, that's exactly what it is. The same symptoms that you get when you get bit by a snake, you get these same symptoms through the C19, the Crown Vic Royale, man. The Icky Vicky, man. And they linking it all up, man. And the Lord is beautiful, man. The Lord is perfect in all his ways. And GMS are the true men of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that's not no proud thing. That's not pride speaking. That's just the truth, man. Because everything we've been saying, been coming to pass. Of course, we know in part and we prophesy in part. We didn't know that they were gonna come out and say and link this stuff to actual snake venom. We didn't. These doctors, they doing the deep research and going hard, to figure these things out. We didn't know that they was gonna come out and say that. That just go to show you that this man is that old serpent, the devil and Satan. That's just the Lord indicating that y'all right, y'all on track, keep going. That's what I get from it. The Lord just letting us know it's a faith booster. Like, this is the truth that what y'all doing. That man is Esau Edom, Esau Edom is the so-called white man, which is the devil and Satan that the Bible speak of, and everything that the scriptures say is gonna come to pass. And all this information coming out, and soon, Lord willing, I can get to that video. They gonna come get us, man. So fuck the goddamn shit. These motherfuckers gonna come for us in a minute, man, because it's too much information going out, and we ain't no fucking help, man. We ain't making it no better. We revealing these people, man, or this man, starting with the international bankers, man. Because these low-level people, they just here, man. They here to make their tongues fall upon themselves. And some of these truthers, I ain't saying all of them, but some of them could very well be Israelites, man. Everybody that look like a so-called white man is not a so-called white man. We ruled for 1,000 years. You got to understand that. We ruled for 1,000 years, man, before Esau came back into power. And Jake was ruling wicked. They were still wicked, Ain't like they was righteous, ruling, serving the Lord. No. So they was. Ain't nothing wrong with dealing with other women, but they had all these weird off philosophies and doctrines, man. and they were cleaving to him. So we was intermingling with these other nations, and you have a son with one of these women, and they have kids, and your son have kids with a heathen woman, and they keep having sons. The cycle keep going to eventually that child gonna look like the heathen, man. For thousands of years, they've been, come on, man. Jake been dealing with heathen women going back all the way to the beginning, man. That's one of the reasons we fail, not by dealing with the women, but following after their gods and things of that nature. But back to the point, some of these truthers could be Israelites, very well be Israelites, you know, who think they so-called white people and all this different stuff, But at the end of the day, if they aren't, they ain't going into captivity, man. You know, at the end of the day, if they not, they going into hardcore bondage. But I'm watching this second video and it's just heavy, man. You know, it's the comparison of Esau the serpent, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, Leviathan, that piercing serpent, going back to the needle highest. The needle is designed through a serpent's tooth, man. The whole design of the needle is a serpent's tooth. It's just all of it is heavy, man. Through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh. But let's get these precepts. So like I'm in all this traffic. This Psalm 64 and verse 1, it say, to the chief musician, a psalm of David reads, a psalm of David, hear my voice, O Yahweh, and my prayer, preserve my life from fear of the enemy, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, and from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whip their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly, Salaki, go. Salaki, what this? I'm on one of these busy roads, Salaki about that. But it reads, suddenly do they shoot at secret. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. It say they encourage themselves in a evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. And these devils are wicked. And in their wickedness, they're deep in their wickedness, man. And matter of fact, let me go get that precept. Well, wouldn't I go straight to it? I think it's wisdom 7. Because at the end of the day, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, man. I may have to Google it. Because that's what Esau runs on, wickedness. And that's not wisdom. Okay, I was way off. This the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter this Ecclesiasticus chapter 20, chapter 19 and verse 22. It reads, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. And the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. This is not wisdom that Esau is um using, man. Because he's hey, he the devil that the Bible speak of. He steal, kill, and he destroy. The inward heart, the inward thought of every one of them is deep. All he doing is doing mischief in the earth, man. You know, he's doing wickedness in the earth. And he ain't ashamed of it. This nigga not ashamed of what he doing, man. You know? That's why the Lord say it ain't gonna be no mercy upon these people. The Lord is gonna totally annihilate the race of Esau, Edom, man. They're gonna be done away with because of their wicked deeds and wicked acts, man. You know? These people are straight up wicked. So like it. Going back, it say they search that's pretty much the points. I read it again. It reads they search out iniquities and they accomplish a diligent search. Like him and all this church. Let me get in this parking lot. Like yeah. Back into verse 6, it say they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. You know, it say, but Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. It say, so they make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear, and shall declare the works of Yahweh, and they shall wisely consider his doings, man. You know, and the Lord is shooting at these devils, man. You know, the Lord is we got his prophets out here, and through the spirit power Yahweh Shem Yahweh, we bringing his word out, and it's changing the vibration in the earth. And now everybody talking about the truth. You got these doctors and shit who Esau taught in his schools. Esau taught these doctors, and and now they plans backfiring on them, man. Cause these doctors coming out like, no, hold up, wait a minute, it's something ain't right here. You know, the very people who you taught, because the word doctor going to falsify, and that's what Esau created these niggas to falsify shit, man. You know, these doctors and different things of that nature. But you got some of these doctors who like, hold up, man, it's some wickedness going on. And I'm pretty sure they realize, man, we've been taught wickedness. These folks lied to us and taught, but they taught them enough to understand different things, and through the spirit power Yahweh Shem Yahweh knowledge is being increased, and they realize, hold up, these motherfuckers doing some extreme wickedness, going into these big corporations, these corporate 500 companies and all that shit. They doing some extreme wickedness, man. I forgot what they call it, the white hats, and not the white hats, they call it something else. On how they being wicked. They don't call it white hats. They just the elites. They'll call it another name, but they the fucking elites, the international bankers, these top families, and they got they goddamn little minions like Bill Gates and all these different motherfuckers, Elon Musk and different doctors who really sold out and don't give a damn about you know what these people doing. They into that world, that life. But then you have some people who became doctors and like, hold up, something ain't right. This wicked, and this tongue is falling upon themselves, man. You know, and then get this Proverbs, because this ain't meant to be long. It's just a thought that came like, damn, this nigga is the devil. This nigga is that old serpent for real, man. Leviathan, man. That dragon, that poisonous snake. This is him, man. The death adder. This Proverbs 4 and verse 13, it says, take fast hold of instructions, let her not go into this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It say, keep her, this word, for she is is thy life. Enter not into the paths of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. And that's what 2/3 of our people have done, man. They have entered into the paths of the wicked, and they went in the way of evil men, and ultimately they're gonna be destroyed, man. Is all of our people going along with the no? But they are being deceived by it. They are, they ain't got no stance on nothing. These niggas gonna die, man, because they done went in the way of evil men, and the Lord have his prophets prophesying and bringing the truth out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Not of ourselves. We speaking the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to the best of our abilities. Because we ain't eloquent speakers for the most part. And doctors and lawyers. But the Lord say he gonna use the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And Esau is afraid. These international bankers are afraid of us, man, because they trying to figure out how the hell we know what we know and why we saying what we saying and who told us, because we just speak through the spirit, man. It say, avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. It say, for they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. It say, for they eat the bread of wickedness, and they drink the wine of violence, man. But the path of the just is a shining but the path of the just is the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. And that's what's ultimately coming, man. Hey, we on the path of light, man. We on that right path. It say the way of the wicked is as darkness, they know not at what they stumble. And that's what ultimately happening to 2/3 of our people and these heathens, because they all wicked, man. And these heathens, they done anyway. So they gonna stumble. But 2/3 of our people, hey, the Lord had his hand extended out unto you. You had a savior, but you shunned it, man. Now your head gotta pay. It say, my son, attend to my words, incline thine ear unto my saying. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thy heart, for they are life unto those that find them, and healeth and health to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Because this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is gonna produce life, man. If we stay on this path, we stay into this, man, we're gonna live, man. We're gonna be delivered. The Lord is gonna deliver us from the hands of these devils. Going back, to the scripture of what King David said, "Deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword, O Lord." Going into that Psalms 17 and 13, if I ain't mistaken. Verse 24 say, "Put away from thee, Salakia, Satan." That's all it was. This Proverbs, back in Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 24, it say, "Put away from thee a forward and perverse away from thee forward and perverse lips. Put far from thee. Let thine eye look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the paths of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established out in this truth, man, and righteousness, and in the practicing of righteousness. We rehearsing to be righteousness. We cleaving unto the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because hey, man, this is gonna preserve us, man. It say, turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. Yeah, remove your foot from evil. If you don't, man, you're gonna be taken by the snares of the devil, man, which is that old serpent. The old the old serpent, the dragon, man, and Satan, roughly paraphrase. You know, cause this nigga is evil, man. At the end of the day, and he got evil plots and schemes, man. He got evil devices for the wicked to fall, man. Because if it was possible, he'll deceive the very elect, but he can't deceive the elect. Why? Because we are covered by the blood of Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, and the rest of these people, they ass gonna fall. But that's pretty much the point, you know. Go watch these videos, man. It's a like in that video. Go watch this video. You know, watch the first video. If you ain't watched the first video, then watch the second. I don't know if the third, we put the third one up on his page yet. Mike Adams, the Health Ranger report off Brighton. And, you know, hopefully they don't goddamn strike me for even talking about this guy. You know, and this topic and showing it up on the screen rather. But go watch these two videos and you'll see what I'm talking about. Shalom, call me Ashala, blah. Shalom. Salak, if I ain't said double understood the apostle. I mean, I'm going to end to giving all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash, double understood the apostles and the elders, great millstone rule well. Being a great example to his younger brothers in the truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. And with that, Shalom, call me Ashala, and blah. Shalom.